Hey, Dr. Wilson, this is the group Future CPAs. We're here for part 2 of the data regression project. I'm Jarrett.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm just Alias.
I'm Charla. I'm Canada.
Yeah, and so for part 2, we wanted to predict intermediate 2 exam scores based off of how you studied. And the way we went about collecting this data is we passed out a survey in class that asked questions, and the questions were, what did you score on exam 2? How many hours did you study for the exam? Did you read the textbook? Did you visit Dr. Hart during office hours? Did you attend every class session? Did you watch the posted lecture videos? And then what speed did you watch the lecture videos at? And our data can be seen right here. Screen share real quick. All right, and so here's the data we collected. If you'll notice, we only had 20 people take the survey. That's because of the class size, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But now we're gonna get started on predicting our exam grades and doing the data regression. So we'll switch over to Kaylee.
Okay. As you can see, we have ones and zeros, and 0 is no.
Yeah, 0 is no, 1 is yes.
1 is yes. Okay. So we're gonna start by doing a correlation analysis. So we're gonna do analysis. Correlation, and then select all the data. Gonna put it in a new sheet. Okay. So here's our correlation. Okay. So now we're gonna say greater than 60%. 65% is
yeah, highly correlated.
Highly correlated, sorry. So let me select the data first. Formatting between 0.65 and okay. So here we have the correlation, and we can see which variables are highly correlated or multi-correlated.
Well, there's highly correlated. I just want to point out, I'm not sure why the computer's highlighting the ones. We put 0.67 to 0.99, so that's just an error on the computer, but we know not to use the ones.
Yeah. So who wants to explain the multi-correlated?
I can. Okay. So we're using the correlation variable 0.65, and you'll notice we don't have a lot of high correlation between our independent variables. The only one I really see are these two down here. And if you look, it's our watch lecture videos with did you attend every class session, and then at what speed did you watch lecture videos? Class session, yeah, lecture videos.
So the common independent variable that highly correlates with the other two independent variables is the watching lecture videos. So more than likely, if we were to get rid of that variable, then we could possibly use the other two variables in our the rest of our data process.
Yeah, so we'll just need to cut out, I think, just one of these, because it'll probably cut out did you watch lecture videos, because it's the one that's correlated with 2. So if we cut out that, then we won't have to worry about anything. So we're not going to use the watch lecture videos. We'll just make note of that by bolding this down here. Now we'll go over back to our sheet over here, and then we cut out did you watch? Okay. It's bigger. Yeah, watch lecture video. So over here, and it's already on the end, so don't worry about that. So now we'll run our data regression.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So for the regression, we're going to go to data, and then we're going to go to data analysis, and come down to regression. I'm going to click OK. And then for our Y range, it's going to be the total score, which it's already highlighted. And then the X range, we're going to use everything but watch lecture videos and total score. And it's already in there too. Confidence level is 95% and do worksheet. Okay. And here we come.
And then just Davis, can you talk about the significance? I can read it out to you.
You can come up here if you want to.
Yeah, I'll step up there.
Switch there and then.
And so here we have our significance F value. And so basically this just lets us know that our model is a valid model to basically predict grades. And so if you travel from the significance of F over here to our R squared, it's about 63%. So basically what this entails is that our model explains about 63% of the independent variables that we use. So once Junkie explains our equation in just a bit, you'll be able, whatever grade you get, it basically means that this model will explain about 63% of that. So if just in the perspective of a prospective student, you'll see if they end up with a grade of an 84, then they can say, hey, this model pretty much explains about 63% of that. And like I said before, we have a pretty good, pretty low significance of an F value. So which means our model is accurate and valid.
Like you said, when you refer to model, you're talking about the
Variable, yeah.
Yeah. So it explains like 63% of our dependent variable, which is total score. And yeah, we have a good model.
Right.
Do you
So
want to highlight
the
like highlight significant stuff?
All right, so make our equation. We have to look at the p-values, and whichever p-values are less than or equal to 0.05 is what we are going to use. So this one is one we can use. This one is also, did you read the textbook? And then visit office hours. So it's going to be y equals, oh, we're having this problem again like last time. Okay, and then it's going to be our y-intercept, which is this plus the coefficient for, oh, did you read the textbook, plus the coefficient for, did you visit office hours? And this is our model.
Okay. So now we want to like, I guess, play around with it and predict.
Oh, yes.
So these are, like she said, the coefficients. That's our y-intercept, and that's the coefficient for textbook. And then the 22 is the coefficient for office hours.
Okay, so what numbers are we going to play around with?
All right. Well, intercept's just the intercept. It stays the same.
Then just enter
Like, no, they did not.
Wait, what?
So right here for the 12, like,
Okay, hold on. I have to. Plus. Okay.
okay. You say, do you want to say that what office hours? Or no, did they read the textbook? Did not read the textbook.
Yeah.
They read the textbook.
So they get a 1.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we're going to say they didn't go to office hours, because most students did not go to office hours. So if they read the textbook, didn't go to office hours. Ref. Okay. Come up here and play with it there. Was this should they went to office hours?
Mhm.
One day in which they did not. They did not do they didn't go to office hours, they did Facebook. And if you do that, they would make around a 97. Okay. And then say they did neither, like they did read the textbook and they didn't go to office hours. Click here and change this one to a 0. And they would make what the y-intercept is, which is an 84.8, which
So-
is the coefficient.
Which also shows a significant drop in their grade. So it kind of goes back to our significance and our R squared, just showing that these independent variables do show a good bit of why and how students can make the grade that they will make in the class based on these independent variables. Now, when it comes to our model here, it is a bit limited due to, for one, such a small audience, as our data only contains about 20 students. Future improvements for this model could include not only our section of the class, but as well as the Gulf Coast campus. That way, you get more of a well-rounded audience. You get much more data that way, and more than likely you'll get a more well-rounded model as well.
Things like that. And before starting, so our hypothesis was that we thought that the hours spent studying was going to have the greatest impact on what you scored, but it did not have a significant p-value here, so we couldn't use it. And again, like Justavia said, we believe that is due to the limitations of our project, due to only having 20 people take it. So as he said, ways we could improve this would be to expand the project to maybe the Gulf Park campus or pass it out to other classes just to predict a general test score on how you study and the processes you did to do that. But that is all we have here today. Just thank you for watching the video, and yeah, that's it.
We'll see you next time, Dr. Wilson.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, no, don't eat it.
No.
All right, we're having technical difficulties. Okay. Stop video. Okay.
No, wait. Stop.
You just stopped sharing the video. I mean the
The
screen.
Okay, stop it. Wait.
Stop video? Is that what you did last time?
Stop share.
No, stop video.
Stop video.
What just cuts our screen off?
Oh.
Right. No, it's on here because it's like screen share. How do we do it?
Oh,
Oh,
I think you did just press
I
stop
think
video.
you did.
But I don't want to.
I think yeah, we'll stop, but then it like
other way to stop it.
you're gonna have to edit this, Chunky.